My girlfriend got upset at me for liking her birthday gift to me. Am I the bad guy? Hey there, Reddit. I'm here to share a little story about a birthday gift mix-up that turned into quite the dilemma. So let's dive right in. A few days ago, I celebrated my birthday at home with my girlfriend, who I've been with for about a year. We decided to keep it low-key, just some takeout and a movie. After the movie, I was ready to unwind with some gaming while she took a bath. Just when I thought I was in for a relaxing evening, she surprised me by saying she had a gift for me. Now, I'm a huge fan of From Software games, especially titles like Dark Souls. I had been eyeing Elden Ring for a while, but with money being tight as I save up for a car, I hadn't been able to snag a copy. My girlfriend, who doesn't play games but knows about my interests, handed me a gift that looked like a game case. Naturally, I was excited, thinking she had gotten me Elden Ring, but when I opened it, I found a game called Code Vein instead. I won't lie, I felt a twinge of disappointment. But my parents raised me to appreciate any gift, so I thanked her, gave her a hug, and tried to keep my spirits up. After all, it was the thought that counted, right? As I settled into play, I found myself genuinely enjoying the game. It had a fun anime-style vibe that was different, but entertaining. About an hour in, my girlfriend came down to check on me. We had a little back and forth about the game, and I assured her that I was actually having a good time. But then, things took a turn. She looked a bit frustrated and asked if I was really okay with not getting the game I wanted. I replied honestly, saying that while I wanted Elden Ring, I was enjoying Code Vein too. That's when she revealed that she had purposely chosen the wrong game to get back at me for a gift mishap from her birthday. You see, on her special day, I had gotten her a bottle of perfume. I thought I had chosen the right brand, but it turned out to be the wrong scent. When I gave it to her, she smiled and said she loved it, so I didn't think much of it. Apparently, she felt slighted and decided to teach me a lesson by getting me a game she knew I didn't want. Honestly, I found it a bit amusing. I wasn't upset at all about her gift. I even chuckled at her attempt to get back at me. I had already apologized for the perfume mix-up and even offered to buy her the right one on my next payday, but she was still upset and started calling me the bad guy in this whole situation. So here I am, wondering if I'm really at fault for not being upset about the game. I thought I was being lighthearted about it, but maybe I'm missing something from her perspective. I've read some comments suggesting that her reaction seems a bit immature for someone her age, and I can't help but agree. She's usually pretty level-headed, so this behavior caught me off guard. In the end, I just wanted to share my experience and see if anyone else has been in a similar situation. It's funny how a simple gift can lead to such a tangled web of emotions. Thanks for listening, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I never thought a birthday gift could lead to the unraveling of a relationship, but here we are. It all started with a simple bottle of perfume and a video game. My girlfriend had given me these gifts, and I genuinely appreciated them. I thought I was being a good partner by expressing my enjoyment, but little did I know this would trigger a cascade of events that would change everything. For context, my girlfriend and I had been together for over a year. In the beginning, when we were living separately, I was in a small apartment and spent what little money I had on her. I would surprise her with flowers, little trinkets, and we would go out on dates every other weekend. It was the typical romantic routine, and I loved making her happy. However, things took a turn about 6 months ago when I inherited a modest house from my uncle. It was a big deal for me. Growing up in a low-income family, I never imagined I would own property. My girlfriend was initially excited about the house, but once she saw it, her enthusiasm waned. She even suggested I sell it, which I refused. The house needed a lot of work, and most of my income started going toward renovations and saving for a car, something I had never needed before. As a result, our romantic outings became less frequent. We only went out for special occasions, and I wasn't able to shower her with gifts like I used to. I tried to make up for it with small gestures, cooking her favorite meals, doing chores, and even singing to her, despite my less than stellar singing voice. But it seemed like nothing I did was enough. Valentine's Day came around, and I made an effort to get her flowers and candy. She accepted them, but seemed distant, refusing my offer to take her out for dinner. I could sense something was off, but I didn't know how deep the issues ran until I finally pushed her to talk about it. After a long 2-hour conversation, she revealed that she felt I had stopped being romantic and attentive. She was unhappy living in the house, which was far from the city, and she had only moved in to support me. The perfume incident was the last straw for her. She wanted me to break up with her, fearing that if she initiated it, her parents would cut her off financially since they liked me. It turned out she had been trying to provoke me into getting angry, hoping I would initiate the breakup. She had been doing little things to annoy me, like leaving dirty dishes piled up and making a mess, but I was completely oblivious. Her plan backfired because I remained calm and unaffected, which only frustrated her more. By the end of our conversation, it was clear that our priorities and values were too different, and she suggested we part ways. I was taken aback by her reasoning and the complexity of her feelings. It felt surreal that all of this stemmed from a birthday gift and a series of misunderstandings. Now, she's staying at a friend's house, having packed some of her things. I'm left feeling bewildered and a bit heartbroken. I never expected a simple act of appreciation could lead to such a dramatic conclusion. As I sit here, reflecting on everything, I realize how important communication is in a relationship. I'm still processing it all, but I know that sometimes, no matter how much you care, things just don't work out. Thanks for letting me share my story. It's been a whirlwind of emotions, and I appreciate the support from everyone who took the time to read this. I want to share a story that revolves around a birthday gift, a relationship, and ultimately a breakup. It all started when my girlfriend decided to surprise me with a present for my birthday. I was genuinely excited and touched by her thoughtfulness. After all, it's not every day that someone goes out of their way to make you feel special. However, things took an unexpected turn. When I expressed my appreciation for the gift, my girlfriend reacted in a way I didn't anticipate. Instead of sharing in my joy, she seemed upset. I was confused. I thought I was doing everything right by showing gratitude and enthusiasm for her thoughtful gesture, but it became clear that there was more going on beneath the surface. As the days went by, I began to sense that she was unhappy in our relationship. It felt like she was waiting for me to take the initiative to end things, but I was oblivious to her feelings. Instead of addressing the issues directly, she chose to act out in ways that left me bewildered. It was as if she wanted to provoke a reaction from me, but I remained upbeat, focusing on the positives and trying to make the best of our time together. Eventually, the tension reached a breaking point. One evening, she finally confronted me about her feelings. She admitted that she was no longer happy in our relationship, and that she had been hoping I would initiate the breakup. I was taken aback. I had no idea she felt this way, and it left me feeling confused and hurt. In the end, she made the decision to end things herself. While it was painful to hear, I realized that it was probably for the best. I took some time to reflect on the relationship and my own shortcomings. I recognized that I needed to work on myself and learn from this experience. It was a wake-up call, reminding me that communication is key in any relationship. As I move forward, I hope to carry the lessons I've learned into future relationships. I've come to understand the importance of being open and honest with my partner, and I'm grateful for the time I had, even if it didn't end the way I had hoped. So if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember to appreciate the gifts you receive, both tangible and intangible. Relationships can be complicated, but they teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and what we truly want.